While it may not be the most prominent grape, without question, Zinfandel is the signature of California and probably America's greatest contribution in terms of grapes to the world. It's a grape that does extremely well in a myriad of different climates, and one can find it from Sierra foothills all the way down to Southern California. What's interesting about this grape is it became particularly popular, if you will, during the gold rush times, when miners and people who had made money during this particular time would move to other places, most notably in northern Sonoma County, and they would plant the grape. It did very well, made delicious wines, and would also provide sustenance as it got cold during the winters. People enjoyed their Zinfandel. Whether you get more of the really dense, dark, almost irony styles that you find up towards the Sierra foothills, a little bit more of the brambly fruit when you're out in Dry Creek Valley, a little bit more of the dark, jammy characters that you might find in older Alexander Valley wines, all the way down to the more earthier styles that you find, say, in Paso Robles. You're always going to find range. The wine that we're tasting today comes from the Lytton Springs Vineyard in Sonoma County, bottled by Ridge. Now, Ridge wines and Zinfandel are almost synonymous. Paul Draper, since the 60s, has been making Zinfandel, and this is a little bit of preview of an iconic winery you'll be learning a little bit more about later on. Great Zinfandel, in my opinion, has a wonderful combination of red and black fruits. And interestingly enough, although most people don't think about it, really great Zinfandel should always have a nice backbone of acidity to it. The color is always going to be amply dark, although not as extracted as Cabernet Sauvignon. I think people have this misconception that it's a bigger wine than it actually is. The fruit character you find here does have red elements. So there's strawberry, there's raspberry, although on a much riper side. You also get boysenberries, blackberries, sort of a bramble character. Not a lot of oak. Most people don't put that much oak on their Zinfandels, so you're not going to get that sort of toasty, baking spice character that you might associate with wines that have spent more time in barrels. What you will get is a brightness and a vibrancy, and what you will also get, depending on where you are, is a distinctive note of terroir. Zinfandel will always be a mouthful of wine, and that's a good thing. They're medium to full in body, they're jam-packed with flavor, and they've got a wonderful rusticity but easy approachability about them, which means they're as good with a hamburger or a pizza as they are with a sirloin steak. Now, if you can't find this particular delicious bottling from Ridge Vineyards, Lytton Springs, which is in Dry Creek Valley, opt for something also. Probably stay in Sonoma County. Alexander Valley, Dry Creek Valley are good places to go. Older vines, medium full in body, not too much oak. You'll have a great substitute.